Welcome to the channel. Today we have a good one. Today we are exploring a fallout shelter from the brink of the Cold War. To understand this video, we must first understand the mindset of those who lived during the Cold War culture era. In 1950, President Truman signed the Federal Civil Defense Act, which gave the Civil Defense Administration the task of formulating civil defense strategies to protect our citizens against a nuclear attack. So here I am, currently in the fallout shelter, exploring it every corner to see what we can find and let's see what we can uncover. In schools, students were taught to duck and tuck under their desks to provide shelter against blast debris, glass, and possible thermonuclear exposure. Throughout the 50s and 60s, specific instruction for surviving radioactive fallout was implemented. Hence, public and/or family fallout shelter protocols were designed and built up until the mid-70s. Over here is what we came here for. Let's do it. Schools, hospitals, and government buildings were mandated to build fallout shelters, which were stocked by the civil defense to temporarily shelter a minimum of 100 occupants for a maximum period of 2 weeks. This stockpile of basic necessities needed in a survival situation was called Grandma's Pantry, because ironically, Grandma was always ready for company. Look at this. It says Civil Defense All-Purpose Survival Cracker. 62 per pound. The year is 8/1962. And it looks like it's been preserved. Oh, it's pretty heavy. I should say about 2 pounds. There's a couple of them over there. More so in the box. I should open one of these for you guys, right? This is interesting. Survival supplies furnished by Office of Civil Defense, Department of Defense. Drinking water, 17.5 gallons to fill. But it does not have any water in it. Why, I don't know. Did it have water? Was it used to collect water? I don't know. What else do we have? What this looks like is a bag that was used to crap into. If we can find a toilet, we can confirm that this bag is actually lining from a toilet. Here go more of these drums. Hey, last time I seen something that said Office of Civil Defense, Department of Defense, was at a movie, The Return of the Living Dead, where somebody uncovered one of these drums and let a gas out. Interesting. Huh. Here goes the toilet cover. See, we can almost confirm. Sanitation kit. Let me see what we have here. think we just found the toilet. I guess you invert that. Pop this top on. I believe this is toilet paper. And in the rear there, we have those sanitary bags. So we've uncovered a toilet that was used in a fallout shelter from the 60s. What is this? What says there? A true deodorant. Maybe to keep people clean. Carbohydrate supplement, civil defense. Carbohydrate supplement, yeah, from the civil. Cups. Looks like very old cups. There you go. Fallout shelter food. It's probably over, what is it, 1960? Sheesh, probably like 70 years old or something like that. But everything just crumbles up. I mean, what are we gonna expect, right? This is something very interesting. Do you see this vent? This vent is probably, I can feel the cold air, probably from the outside. This would have to be shut off or something. Hey, check this out. How cool is this? It says up there, last game, 1956, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 innings, and it was 9-0. Over here it says the Yankees. I don't know if you can see it from there. It says Dan Yankees, something, 1-9-0.
The bases are filled when Ferris walked intentionally. No one out, and Bill scouring up. There goes the first pitch. A homer into the left field seat. That makes it 9-0. Two records tumble. It's the 12th homer of the series for the Yankees, and it's the first time the same team has hit two grand slammers in the same series.
So somewhere in 1956, if you can check the almanac, when the Yankees won 9-0, there was somebody in here broadcasting it and keeping score. Now the question is, what were they doing down here? Now, iodine is used to cure contamination from your thyroid glands. It doesn't let the body absorb the radiation. It rejects it. Therefore, it won't get you sick enough to kill you. Is it effective? I don't know. I think one of the incredible things about this find is that this toilet paper has pretty much been reduced to its original state. I mean, it looks, feels, and acts like the bark of a tree. I mean, it's been returned to its original state of being that paper originally comes from wood, from tree. That's what you have left of toilet paper. Although fallout shelters are no longer mandated, you can still see little glimpse of the past in any building that was built right at the brink of the Cold War. As you can see, all these pipes has been retrofitted, and of course you can see light, but at one time, there was no light down here. Everything was like as dark as bottles can be. While I'm down here, I also look for clues that the builders and the construction workers left for us. And this right here is a slipper worn by monks in a monastery or by druids. I just dropped in a big clue as to where I'm at without dropping a clue as to where I'm at. You dig? One of the coolest things you can find down here is the straight traces of the past. See, this motor oil company is probably not even up and running anymore. Super Permalube motor oil. If I look that up, there's probably a market going for its tin, for its can, but that's about it. Look at this. Petroleum jelly. This has Vaseline. I mean, it says Blue Real packaging. Wow. We have petroleum jelly here from God knows when. But one thing I do know is that Vaseline is no longer packaged in glass. So we're gonna try to do something with that. And let's explore this a little more. I kind of like that. I'm gonna find out when the packaging of this was. Okay, that shape and that look is undeniable. That is probably from a Jeep, which was used in the war. Jeep used to forge Jeeps for the war from 1939 to 1945. The Jeep's uses in the war included gun towing, field ambulance, cable laying, firefighting, like to mount pumps and stuff. And it was small enough to fit in aircraft and even gliders. Those were the advantages that the Jeep had in the war. If you're thinking about going on an adventure like this, just please keep in mind that going underground where other water is seeping through the ground can expose you to radiation known as radon or radon. And being educated on it and knowing how to spot it can be highly beneficial in getting you out of there as quick as possible.